veryhardingjewelry.com. This afternoon we're going to be looking at making some beads out of clay, and we're going to be making logs, and we're going to be measuring out the beads so that you can have the same size beads or a graduated strand of beads. I'm going to start off by forming the log, and I've got my clay in plastic so it won't dry out too fast. I'm going to take off a piece of it. This is a nice white porcelain clay, and I'm going to take a piece off like this and squish it around a little bit just to make sure it's not too wet or too dry. Put it on the board a bit just to make sure that we get the air out of it, condition it a little bit. Then I'm going to make a log. I'm going to roll the log with my hands like this, and try and get the log almost the same size. You can also use a old CD cover if you have a small log, and just kind of roll it back and forth, and that will tend to make your log very uniform in shape, if that's important to you. And since we're trying to make beads the same size, that's probably an important part of this exercise. So there's a log, and it's pretty much all the same thickness all along. And what I'm going to do is score it at the 1/4 inch mark on my ruler. There's the 1/2 inch mark. There's a 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. Those are 1/4 inches. Now let's go to half. Well, those are quarters. Quarter. Then now we're going to go to 1/2 inch. So we want a little bit bigger bead. 1/2, 1/2, 1/2, 1/2, and then maybe 1 inch. Now then you take your needle tool and you cut those pieces apart with it. And now you see those slices are all about the same size, so they should make about the same size bead. Here are the smaller ones, the 1/4 inch. I'm going to take all those apart like that, and like that, like that. And then I'm going to start rolling them with my hands, just like we did before. And I'm going to try and get my hands a little bit clean, because you don't want all that clay getting into the beads. And I'm going to roll them like this. And see, those are about the same size. And another one about the same size. And that's because we have the same size log, and we're marked off about 1/4 inch for those beads consistently, and so they're about the same size, as you can see. And we'll keep going. And it's still the same 1/4 inch bead. And then we're going to be getting to the 1/2 inch part of the log, and the bead's going to be bigger. See how that's a little bit bigger? And then this one's same size, bigger. Next one, a little bit big, same size but bigger than the original ones, and pretty much the same size as the bead next to it. And another one. This one doesn't want to make a round bead very much. There we go, that's better. Put it out, and then we have another one. And then we're going to get to the size that are 1 inch. That's this one here. And you'll see that that's yet a bigger bead. See how much bigger that is? So as you can see, we're going from small to large based on these increments on the ruler. And just like with all the other beads, we're going to smooth them out a bit. So we're doing here, I'm making it nice and round. And I'm going to put a hole in it with the skewer, and I'm going to hold the bead between my fingers and feel for that skewer coming through the other end. And I'll turn it around, put the skewer back in, and then we'll have a nice round bead with a nice hole in it. And that's basically what we're going to be doing with all those beads, is putting them on the skewer, putting the hole in them, putting them on the skewer, and drying them. And that's the end of our lesson for today. Thank you for watching. It was a pleasure spending this time with you.